So hey guys, Cody Blackbird here from the Cody Blackbird Band.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Gil from Ghost in the Willow.
What's up? My name's Andreas.
Hey, what's up? My name's Steven. I play in American Standards.
I am Mike Soucy, also known as Monkey, formerly of Ikonoklast.
What's up, guys? My name's Kenny. I'm with Music Hustler Podcast.
Some important tidbits to kind of make sure you have all your ducks in a row before you go out on tour. Make sure that your vehicle, safety check, tires, alignment, oil change, all that good stuff. Make sure you're good to go with that. You don't want to be stuck out on the road having to call venues and promoters saying, hey, I can't make it.
Make sure that you guys know how to schedule and you are able to keep to a schedule, because when you're on tour you have a lot of deadlines and a lot of things that you have to be prepared for. So make sure you know how to schedule and you know how to prepare for that type of thing.
I think the most important thing you can do before going on a tour, if you're touring with a band or even by yourself, if you're a solo acoustic act or part of a group, is to rehearse as much as you can. Get used to not being able to hear anybody, know your parts, because your drummer probably won't be able to hear anybody if he doesn't have a monitor, some of these smaller clubs and things, so we call it flying blind, so get used to flying blind. So that would probably be important. Rest is also huge. Get a lot of rest.
Basically what to expect is the long drives from state to state, sleeping on hardwood floors, the van, sleeping on the bottom of the van, on the top, whatever.
Pretty much, you just got to make sure you're in a band that you like the people. That's a big one, because you're going to be spending lots of time in the van with them. So you're going to want to make sure that you can enjoy each other's company, and I would also say maybe have a good playlist on your iPod or something like that, so that way you can kill time between your anywhere from 4-hour to 12-hour drive that you got to make.
The most important one, I think, in any situation, whether you're touring or not, is engaging your audience. You want to know who the promoters are, who's putting on this show. You want to know about other bands that may have a lot in common with you, something maybe you can, some bands you can hook up again with in the future if this goes well, but most importantly, fans. You want to make sure you're getting to know fans that maybe aren't your fans, but they're fans of music and they're in the same building as you.
Make sure that the length of travel between your shows, say you're doing 3 cities on a weekend, a Thursday, Friday, and a Saturday in different cities, try to make sure those cities are kind of somewhat close to one another. That way if something or emergency does take hand, you don't have to get a rental car for 1,200 miles. You just have to get a rental car for that weekend, for that small block, and then go back on Monday and get your vehicle fixed. That's pro tip.
Once you're on the road, people are going to get pissed. Your bandmates are going to start to hate each other from one degree or another, and that's okay. Just learn not to take it personal. Everybody's frustrated. Everybody has their own way of dealing with things when they're on the road, so you gotta let things go. But when you're on the road, don't stay at the venue any longer than you have to. Meet people, make connections and all that, but don't linger, till 1 or 2 in the morning unless you have to, because you're gonna need every bit of sleep that you can get, whether it's on someone's floor or in a motel room or an Airbnb. You're gonna want to get as much rest when you can get it, because you're gonna burn yourself out, because you're gonna be, at least for me, I would do a lot of 6 to 7 and 8 hour drives, sometimes more than that, to get to places, and you hurry up all day, and then by the time you get there it's like go, but so always be hydrated, try not to drink too much booze. I learned that the hard way.
Just making sure you fill it with as much productive situations as possible. Going out to different venues, meeting promoters, radio stations, take your music, go out there, meet local musicians, meet other people in that town, network, so that when you come back, what you do is bigger and better and involves more people, and therefore brings more people, makes a happy band, happy venue, happy promoter.